What is up, guys? Steven here, and today I'm going to be playing some ranked Splatoon. So, I'm going to go into my class real quickly. So the class I'm using is the 96 gal, which really is the weapon in the game that I feel the most comfortable with. Although I've covered the most turf with a 10 attack, I believe. So the sprinkler is really good in the current game mode, splat zones, as you can use it to try to cover the zone. Echolocator really helps support the team, as you can use it to point out the opponents to your entire team, and yeah, that's pretty useful. And so my hat has special saver with special charge up, which basically means that my echolocator will charge more quickly, and when I die I don't lose as much progress towards my echolocator. So the goal of this set is definitely to farm echolocators. My sub is cold-blooded, or my main on my shirt is cold-blooded, so that if the opponent has echolocator, then it does not affect me for as long. And Ink Saver sub helps me to be able to throw out sprinklers more frequently if they're being broken. And finally, ink resistant shoes, as I feel like ink resistance is necessary, as it helps you move more quickly through enemy ink and not take as much damage. With ink refill, so that I can basically try to be at full ink as much as possible. So the two maps that are currently on the ranked game mode are Walleye Warehouse and Bluefin Depot. Walleye Warehouse is actually my favorite Splat Zones map, and probably my favorite game mode map combination is Splat Zones Walleye Warehouse. So there are a couple important things about this map. First off, snipers and other long range weapons, including possibly my gun, which has pretty decent range but not incredible, like to stand here. And the Splat Zone is basically the middle on both sides of these boxes. So what's useful about Sprinkler on this map is you can actually place it on each side to get more coverage on the sides. If you really need to take the zone, you can put it in the middle, and it'll basically cover this whole area right here. The charged echolocator. So it's really important to keep this area back here in your team's color, so that you always have somewhere to retreat to if you need to. And on the same token, having the sides is pretty important as well. A good place to be on this map is actually behind these boxes, especially with a medium range gun like mine, as you can see down this alleyway, so you know if people are coming that way. You can see pretty much everywhere that people could hit you from. You can still spray into the zone to help keep it. And also, if they try to sneak up on you, the gun does pretty decently at close range. Finally, you can actually get a sprinkler onto this pipe. How you do that, I don't actually know. I've practiced a lot and I've gotten better at it, but it's definitely still something that I cannot get every time. But if you're able to get a sprinkler up on that, then you're in a really, really good position, as basically it will just cover almost the entire zone, and then at that point your goal is just to stay alive. The problem is, in order to hit it, you have to get up onto these boxes, which is not going to happen too terribly often, as people really just do not want you up on the boxes because it's a really good place to be. But you can indeed put a sprinkler up there, but most of the time it's not going to be worth it, but it is worth noting that you actually can get it up there. So the other map is Bluefin Depot, which the map dropped before ranked was a thing and before Splat Zones was a thing. I really thought that this was going to be a map that had two zones, but it actually ended up only having one zone on the left side or the right side. And in my opinion, you want it to be on you want it to be on the right side, because one thing that they did on this map is I think you actually have a little bit of an advantage if you're on this side, because they balanced this ramp with this block. Now the difference between the block and the ramp is that if you put a sprinkler on the ramp, then it actually spreads better than if you just put it completely flat on this block. At least I think so. So it's pretty nice to when you get the ramp side, because you can do that. Another couple important things are you can put a sprinkler up there, which is the main place I'm going to try to put the sprinkler, as it does just pretty much cover your whole side. You can also put it on the underside there, which is a pretty decent place, but also can get shot down more easily, so putting it in the middle is actually ideal. Things that they added to this map, that block that I mentioned, this wall is not normally there, so you have access to both sides, and where I normally like to be on this map is actually over here. You can spray down this alleyway so you know if people are coming. You can actually fire across the bridge there to kill people and things like that. So this map is basically predicated on map control. For this reason, they added to this side this block, which quote-unquote balances the map because it's symmetrical, but it doesn't make too much sense to me because you're not going to use this block nearly as much as that block is going to be used. But there are these ramps on both sides, which you can use to spray into the zone, especially if you're using a sniper rifle. Then you're really good if you stand on this ramp on your own side, and you can use it to flank behind the opponent. So those are definitely some things that they added to this map for splat zones that keep it interesting. So let's get right into it. I'm at A+, 58 points, so I should be getting into just A+ lobbies. I got up to A+ 99 again the other day. Actually at 56 points, sorry. I got up to A+ 99 the other day, and then I basically, before the update comes out, if you want to get to A+ 99, you basically have to use 10 attack splatter shot or be really good with a charger. And since I'm just mediocre with charger, I use 10 attack splatter shot, and it's pretty easy to get up to A+ 99. But I've just been trying a lot of different guns because I feel like I think it'll be more important when Squid Squads comes out to be able to have team synergy and use different weapons. So their team has one sniper. We have no snipers, so that'll be important to keep track of. So I am just gonna throw my sprinkler in immediately, even though I can't hit the wall from there, just to try to put some pressure on. I somehow got shot around that corner, which was pretty impressive, as we're making a decent push. I don't think anyone else on my team died, which makes me feel kind of crappy, but it's good for us as we're now in control. Because there's a Kraken. Okay. Interesting enough. So I basically just went in there and died immediately. So I'm going to put a sprinkler on this box to help us try to take this area back, so that we can push in more safely. As that actually seems to be working out. I died to a grenade. I'm just dying constantly right now, which is not good, obviously. So I'm going to put my sprinkler back up there to help us take this whole back area back, because as I said, it's really important to have. I'm about to echolocate, so that's very good. Also recharges my ink. There's someone back here. Teammate actually got him, and he got shot by the Inkzuka as I was shooting him. So I'm going to try to take the zone as we do take the zone. I'm going to see if I can chill up on this block, because there is another Kraken, and I'm just going to run from the Kraken. I'm going to shoot behind that splash wall because I can, and I'm just trying to control their side of this zone, as I actually do get us control back. So things are looking up now, as I'm playing a bit more passively than I was at the beginning, just rushing in, because I'm so used to using Tensatech, which basically requires you to rush in, because I trade with that guy. It basically requires you to rush in, Whereas this gun is more of sit back, try to get points, support the team with echolocator. Alright, so I can definitely get sprinkler up there, which I do. They're probably going to take out that sprinkler, as they do, and that puts them into control. But I can echolocate, which obviously helps the team. As this guy over here is about to get bodied. He got scissored. Almost like I'm not even gonna go there with Ronda Rousey, who's just fantastic at what she does. Alright, so that person's in the corner. I get that kill. There's a Kraken, which I need to run from. And the Kraken ran away. As we're still in control. So that's very good. I'm going to put Sprinkler on their side of the zone, which I know is going to get shot down relatively quickly, but it forces them to shoot it down. So you can shoot through these grates, which is really important when working on that corner, because you can just back up and always be at the advantage. That dual squelcher has more range than I do, so I need to stay back from him, and basically just help spray into the zone and support the zone. As they're going to echolocate, but of course that's going to go away almost immediately due to cold-blooded. So, this guy's here, so I'm going to use that to my advantage, the fact that he is echolocated, and push him back. So our whole team is here now, basically forced to this side, which isn't too great, but I can echolocate again. And I backed up because I had to into a splat bomb. So that was a pretty good life, but we do need to take the zone back quickly. Once again, I'm going to put a sprinkler here to help us take this little area back, and it'll help me get points towards the next echolocator as well. So we're definitely in major control right now. So it looks like their main passageway to get to us is this left side, and I am just going to sprinkler right there to help us. And now, since the Inkzuka is over, try to put one on top. Unfortunately, I missed. But I can help us take this zone pretty easily by flanking around. So I'm going to get on this box because it's a really nice place to be right now, as I should be able to sneak kill this guy. He hit at the perfect time, unfortunately. Well, for him, not for me. As we take control with my sprinkler, and I'm just going to try to cover our side. My goal is to get an echolocator right now, as unfortunately I died a Kraken again, which I just didn't really think I was that close to that guy. It's looking like we're going to win here, as we do. So that is awesome. Did I play great that game? I played okay. I feel like I supported the team pretty decently with echolocator. I think I got 3 of them off, and I was able to help control the zone with sprinklers a bit. That did go 2 and 6, so I'm gonna say I got carried that time. Get plus 10, but that was the first game, so it definitely. One of the things about this game is it definitely takes time to warm up. So it's a balance for me of when I'm recording. Like right now I don't have a whole lot of time to play, so I pretty much just hopped right in and started recording as I started to play. Balancing that with also playing so many warm-up games that I get kind of burned out by the time I want to sit down and record. But we won, which is what's important, and hopefully I can do better next game. I also think I got kind of ripped off a couple times there with the Kraken. It's just one of the things that sucks about just slight lag in this game. Like, I don't think I was within jumping kill range of those Krakens when they jumped and killed me on my screen, whereas on their screen they were probably right next to me, and that's why I died. So we actually have really good team composition. Their team, they have a sniper again, while we don't, which is pretty annoying, but is fine, as I am just going to put a sprinkler up there to help us try to take this area, try to get some points, and we just need to push them back, because that guy just snapped onto me. That was incredible. Rushing in and dying immediately at the beginning of the match is not good, as they actually end up taking control because of it. So once again, need to put a sprinkler up there to help us take that back. And I'm gonna make a play down this side, as that guy is Inkazooka, and I almost killed him. And then, so the reason I'm not echolocating right now is because we already have one up, and I am going to echolocate now because I need ink. So I'm gonna attempt to sneak up and kill this guy, as I need to run. Alright, so I got that guy. Awesome. I was sneaky. There's a guy up top. Teammate got him. I was shooting him though, as I need to get this Inksuka guy. He's just being annoying in the middle. I need to place a sprinkler, so I'm just gonna put it in the middle of our zone, as this guy's sneaking around. I do have better range than him, so I'm gonna echolocate again. And I got that guy, so that was good. Teammate got the sniper, so that was fantastic, as we unfortunately don't take the zone here, because they really are putting a lot of pressure on with their grenades. So I'm just going to put a sprinkler down. Hopefully they don't shoot it immediately, as it looks like they did. And I just got snuck up on. And they're back in control, so that's not too great. I feel like I definitely did well that life. I just wasn't enough. As I can put my sprinkler down, so I'm getting quite a bit of points right now towards echolocator. The teammate does just echolocate anyway, so they lose control, which is fantastic for us. I'm gonna try to sneak around this corner and get kill, which I did, and I'm gonna just spray into the zone right now. Put a sprinkler on the wall. I can echolocate again to guarantee that we know where they are, pretty much, as they have bubbler, which is really annoying. But this guy's here now, and he somehow got me as I was getting him. So that was really good play by that sniper, because I don't think I missed a shot there. So that was just quick play by him. Alright, so now I need to put a sprinkler down on our side. Put on the right side, because we don't really have much control of that side of the map, and we need to get control of that side of the map, as I just get disrupted, which is really annoying in combination with sniper. So that guy's there. I trade again. So we're just going back and forth taking control right now. So neither team is really making a great like holding the position, which is what we need to do to win, basically. So I'm gonna put this on top as far to the right as I can. I'm definitely going to jump over that, and I need to I'm gonna make a play and try to come up this side solely to take out this sniper, as it looks like they tried to take him out with a ink strike anyway. So that's where team communication will be nice, as bubbler comes, and we've taken the lead, but we did just lose control, as I actually immediately get a kill, and I can just throw a sprinkler and echolocate. That's one of the great things about specials in this game. When you use them, it refills your ink tank. So in that situation, I threw my sprinkler to use up ink, and then used echolocator to guarantee that I refilled my tank immediately so I could keep shooting. I'm going to put my sprinkler here and cover this right side, get that kill. We lost control, but we do have it back relatively quickly, because there's a guy right here. I get him too. So we're actually 6 points away from winning. So that just means I should just spray the zone, And we knocked them out. I actually did really well that game. Definitely did really well. Got into it after the first game, where I was definitely a bit rusty. I hadn't played ranked in like 2 days. And ended up first on the team, 9-5, which is fantastic. Since we knocked them out there, I think I'm gonna do one more. And hopefully I can perform as well in that game as I did in the first game, or in the hopefully I can perform as well in the third game as I did in the second game. I am currently at Toasty +3. I played one game of Turf War, just to make sure that my my camera settings were all right and all of that. And so currently on a 3-game win streak, which is pretty nice. If I win this one, I get up to A plus 86, which is pretty nice. I know I keep saying pretty nice. It's just kind of hard when you're sitting in a lobby just waiting, and I don't know how to just pause my recording, so basically it's just until find a game to sit there and talk. But what I did well in that game was making sure I stayed alive. Staying alive in this game is so much more important than getting kills. So we actually don't end up getting Bluefin Depot this episode, which is fine, because as I said at the beginning, Walleye Warehouse Splat Zones is actually my favorite game mode map combination in the game. So I'm going to go down this right pathway, and once again, put the sprinkler on here so that we can get this territory pretty quickly. I'm getting free points of the sprinkler, which is what's so great about sprinkler, is you just get free points by just throwing it, and it's so worthwhile. As I am just going to try to cover our zone. I keep getting disrupted, so I need to get out of that area. And that Inksuka is a god. So they're easily going to take the zone here. Not much I can do about that. So my current plan is to throw Sprinkler up onto that ledge and then go left. Yeah, so I put that there, and now I'm going to try to flank around. So I'm trying to get points in as many ways as possible so I can get Echolocator for our team. His teammate actually already gets it, and then that guy bubbles, which I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about the bubbler, because I was definitely hitting that guy the whole time, you know, thanks to echolocation support, and then that was just it. So they lost control again, which is really nice. I'm all over this guy, as that's a blaster, and I died. Our whole team just keeps rushing right down the middle and doing the exact same thing, which is just never going to work in this game. Also, we keep dying in waves, so we are not really running in at the same time, which just doesn't help either. And I don't know how I died to that blaster that time. Yeah, we just got smashed. We just got absolutely smashed. Mostly because that Inksuka got, I believe, a quad kill at the very beginning of the game. And then every time I went to make a push around the edge, the guy had bubbler. So I went 0-4. It's pretty disappointing. I don't think I can end the video like that. So I'm actually going to do one more. Because that was depressing. That was really depressing. Yeah, that Inksuka was pretty upsetting. I went to hide because of the disruptor, and then my teammates pretty much all just stood in front of me, which in this game never bunch up in the first place, and also never stand in a direct line. One, because Inksuka. Two, just it blocks your ink, so if you're doing the right thing and the person in front of you is shooting somewhere else, then you also block their ink. So don't stand in front of people, because it messes you up in a lot of ways. As we get Walleye Warehouse again. That is fine. So this time I'm actually going to take a little bit of a different approach. One I've been thinking about is they actually have a sniper, which is pretty annoying. I'm going to go down this left pathway. I'm going to attempt to throw a sprinkler into the zone, as I do manage to do that, and I'm going to come this way and just try to flank around at the beginning of the game, as that actually worked out. I've gotten a couple shots into that guy. He's still somehow alive, as I think he's just running away, which he had to at that point. So hopefully I can echolocate soon, as they get control, but that's fine. I'm just going to echolocate, as it's very helpful. I do get a kill. My sprinkler is being useful, so I'm going to put another one up, and I need to run again. Alright, so they have Inksuka. I'm going to echolocate, simply because I can. I got a couple shots, and then I missed a shot, and then I lost him. That guy has a lot of swim speed ups, which is why I lost him. I didn't expect him to be able to go that fast. So I need to put Sprinkler in the zone, and that makes them lose control. and we need to push. They're in control again somehow, but I can just echolocate now, which should help us take control back. Or rather take control for the first time. As there's someone super jumping there, so they're kind of all shooting the same place. I don't know how we haven't gotten this kill. That was just embarrassing. That person was like Superman, because we were all getting a lot of shots. So either they had a lot of defense ups, or I didn't pay attention in the kill cam because I was looking at the gamepad. But either they had a lot of defense ups, or they were just lagging, which is a very strong possibility. So I'm gonna flank here, get the kill on that guy on the top, and actually flank behind that person too. I should be able to put a sprinkler here, which will help. And echolocation refills my ink tank, and I will be able to get this kill most likely. As they actually just run away, which is completely fine by me, because we're in control. And they came from everywhere, and we lost control. Unfortunate, with 10 points left. So we got a really big penalty there, because we got a lot of points before they took the zone. I'll be able to put my sprinkler there. And once again, try to flank around, as somehow missed those shots. Another problem is, when I play ranked, I'm so used to sitting right up on my TV, but I don't have anywhere to put my microphone. I don't have anywhere to put my microphone if I want to sit there, so I'm basically forced to play in a completely different position. Alright, so I snuck up and got that kill, which is huge. We need to take control back. Thank goodness they lost control and we're in control. That was fast. Dynamo roller. And I did not see that guy lurking. But our whole team is alive right now. So I'm actually going to super jump, as much as I think super jumping is a bad idea, because I think that guy was in a decent position for me to do it. And I can just put a sprinkler there to help prevent them from taking control. So we actually end up taking control, which I did not expect. So I'm just going to spray into their end, and that guy is really quite good. As I think they're going to take control. Yep, they take control. Looking at the timer, there is enough time for them to win this before going into overtime, but hopefully that doesn't even become an issue. As I tried to dodge that disruptor and unfortunately wasn't able to. So I charged echolocator, which is great, and that really helps us try to get out of our zone here. As their sniper is preoccupied with me. That guy was also preoccupied with me. As they are about to take the lead, which is not good at all. As they lose control with 1 point and we gain control. I'm not going to take any credit for that. I'm currently getting carried this game. Somehow I didn't get that kill, but I ran away, and then I got the kill. So we just won. Wow. That was an incredible game. I think I did okay. I probably didn't have the best KD, but I was getting important kills in and around the zone, which is what I like to do. Yeah, I went 6 and 7, second on the winning team, which is pretty good. And we're back up to A+76. So if you guys liked this video, drop a like, drop a comment. They are greatly appreciated. If you disliked the video, drop a dislike and tell me why in the comments. And I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.